Hello, teacher. Welcome to another episode of My series. I'm excited to have you today with me, and today's conversation today is quite different, and I'm sure you can't wait to hear what we have to talk about today. Remember, my name is still Doris Chinedokoro. I'm the CEO of Evergreen Schools Enugu, the teacher's teacher, and I'm also a school startup consultant. What do we have to talk about today? I bet you'll be thinking maybe another soft skill for the children. Now, we're going to talk about something quite interesting. I was thinking about the relatedness of these skills to core subjects. I just thought about it, and by the time I took time to go through it in my head, I said, wow, this is amazing. I need to discuss this with my teachers. We need to have a conversation around this. Did you know that the core skills have a way of impacting positively in all the subjects? Let me give you an example. A child whose teacher had taken time to intentionally groom in presentation skill, that child will do excellently well in creative writing and literacy. Let me explain to you further. When you're grooming children for presentation skill, you're intentionally giving them words when they're trying to do presentation. You're giving them words that will make people buy into what they're saying. Whether they are trying to sell an idea, whether they are trying to sell value, whether they are trying to sell product or services, whatever. Because whatever you're saying when you're doing a presentation skill, all your mind is, I need to convince you. I need to convince somebody listening to me. I need to convince somebody listening to me. As you're getting them equipped with that skill, you're inadvertently teaching them creative writing. Because in creative writing, especially in persuasive writing, the children must, the word is must, persuade the reader to buy into their idea. So when I was thinking about it, I said, wow, this is really interesting. And how these things all interrelate. As a teacher in classroom, I've noticed over time that all the subjects are related. And as you do one excellently well, it rubs off on the other subjects. So you can imagine, if you do your presentation skills with your children excellently well, you have less work to do in a creative writing class. Doesn't it sound very interesting? I'm excited about it. And I'm sure one teacher out there is learning this. I'm sure one teacher out there is finding this very impactful and also useful. Remember, we said, even if it's going to be impactful, let it also be very useful. So I'm sure one teacher out there is finding today's conversation not just impactful, but useful. You know what? I want to challenge you. Please, this week in your class, try. Just take a few children, make them do presentation on something they have done. The same children, give them creative writing class, and make sure you crafted the question such a way it will make the children persuade the reader. In the next episode, you'll be able to drop in the comment section your experience, and we're all going to learn from you. But I know you're going to have a wonderful experience. Remember, I am rooting for you. You must get it right.